Sweet.
All right.
Here again.
Yes, you are. No idea why, but welcome, I guess.
Why not? I stumbled in here out of the street, out of the rain. I was drunk. I was dying. I had a bit too much heroin, but...
right, okay. See, now this is a major change from our last week's discussion. Where...
I don't know what you're talking about. I always said that I have been taking heroin for a long
All right, well,
time.
you've taken so much heroin that I can see the window, and it is not raining outside, so I don't know where you came from.
It was raining yesterday and last week when you let me into your home, and it's been very nice. I've been dying from the heroin withdrawals, but that's all right. I'm getting over it. Now, this crazy podcast, we were thinking...
Yes.
Like intro, what should we do for like an intro? I don't know.
Honestly, no idea. At the moment, we're going with just start talking. One of the criticisms that I've heard, very, very, very harsh, is that we ramble on just a little bit too much.
I disagree, frankly, and I think whoever said that, I'm going to find you, okay? Liam Neeson style, Taken style. I'm going to find you. I'm going to do things to you in Minecraft, of course, not in real life, but I will find you. And it's not going to be very nice.
Are we allowed to make threats on the show? I think we are.
This isn't a threat. This is a promise. This will happen.
All right, there we go. See, all legal ramifications have been now
we are not
put
threatening.
Aside.
There are no threats here. Okay, we do not threat. There are no threats. Nowhere to be found. Anywhere.
No, there's not. No, because it's a promise. And
that's right.
Yes. Moss will find you, and he will.
Mossman, you can call me Mossman, but you can also call me Mr. Sports.
I'm not gonna. No. Okay, so do you want to explain?
I have two nicknames. By the way.
All right. Do you want to explain the premise behind Mr. Sports?
Who is he? Mr. Sports. He's a crazy character. He's a crazy character that I came up with. Me and just me. No one else came up with Mr.
Yes,
Sports.
Absolutely.
Only me.
Yes, definitely no one else contributed. This was all solo thought, no external forces.
Mr. Sports
nothing.
is me.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway.
Keep telling yourself that.
Okay.
And from what I've heard, Mr. Sports is the best substitute dodgeball teacher in the country, quite frankly, possibly the world, but we wouldn't be able to figure that out without
He is the best substitute dodgeball PE teacher. No other sports, just dodgeball. And just substituting.
Yeah.
If he was actually a full-time teacher, he probably wouldn't do very well.
He'd be too powerful, I think, if he was.
Absolutely.
That's why he's a substitute teacher, because everyone knows substitute teachers are not real teachers.
Exactly right.
That's a hot take,
if he got into his head that he was a real teacher, it'd be over. It'd be done. Okay.
Yeah. So you
can't stop him.
You have to restrain Mr. Sports because of this. Otherwise,
by making him a substitute teacher.
Yeah,
it's true. It's right.
For the safety and benefit of
all mankind,
every person, man, woman, or child
within the school system and in the world, possible.
Yeah. Because if Mr. Sports' dodgeball skills got out beyond the school grounds, then quite frankly, I think he'd be a serious national security threat.
I mean, you've seen the dodgeball movie with Ben Stiller, Vince Vaughn.
They've got nothing on Mr. Sports.
Rip Torn. All of these characters, all of these kooky, crazy people.
They're all fiction. Mr. Sports is real.
Mr. Sports is real, and he's going to hunt you down and play dodgeball with you. And we'll see how you like it.
Yeah, and depending on how he's feeling that day will depend on whether you survive, quite frankly.
That's right. I mean,
there have been several casualties in Mr. Sports classes, and legally we cannot speak of them.
Well, they're not deaths. Well, when we're talking about casualties, that could be injuries as well. No deaths.
That's why I left it vague, because if we say anything...
I didn't want to leave it vague.
If Mr. Sports' lawyers caught a hold of us, then we'll be in deep trouble.
That's why we're on the run right now from Mr. Sports, this crazy character. That's why we're talking about him. But,
you see, I heard that he was actually arrested recently for arson. And
arson?
Yes, yeah. He set the dodgeball court on fire with his skills, and from what I heard, the principal didn't like that.
He threw the dodgeball so hard that it caught fire, that it combusted.
It did.
And it put a hole straight through a student's leg.
Yes, allegedly, but
allegedly it took his whole leg off.
Yes, and the principal
whole bottom torso. He's now just one half of a torso.
Now here's the fun fact: principal didn't give a shit. He's like, another day, another student. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. But the vice principal, everyone knows that vice principals are the worst. They are absolute cunts.
Absolutely,
right?
Fuck them.
Now, the vice principal wasn't having any of this, went behind the principal's back. Well, we're going vague. We're not saying any names and only going by titles for legal purposes.
Absolutely.
And the vice principal went behind the principal's back and basically backstabbed him and called the authorities.
And actually literally backstabbed him. We found out that he actually killed him with a knife. Stabbed him in the back. I think 32 times, I believe. That's what I heard.
I heard 34. Oh, well.
I prefer 35. So he got stabbed 35 times. He got stabbed 30 times in the back, all right?
And
he's dead.
Once the stabbing was... No, critical condition, actually. He's in a coma.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I heard he was dead.
No, the press weren't allowed to release his details for his own personal safety.
They did.
No.
I heard it on the news, and they're like, "Oh, he's dead." No. Oh no, he's just in critical condition.
What's your news source?
Fucking piece of shit.
What's your news source?
Seven News.
7 News.
Fake news, as always.
No. See, I've heard 7 News to be quite reputable, especially.
Well, they told you that he was in critical condition, or that he died, because they told me that he died.
Right. Well,
they
you
came
personally,
to me, and they said that he died.
Yeah.
They came to my doorstep and said, "He's gone," and I just. I was crying, man. It was so sad that he died.
That must have been very tough for you.
Yeah. It was very sad when the principal had died.
Yeah. Well,
I'd known him for 15 minutes.
See, now, because of this particular incident, Mr. Sports had to flee. Now, this obviously made him look very guilty, and that's why he's been arrested. Now, I believe his court hearing is in March, late March, so we can...
That's a bit close, man.
It is a bit close, yeah. They're working... This is a very critical case.
You know what's funny about, court proceedings, about, going to court?
What?
Usually, if, the crime happens... it'll be a year or two before you're actually going to go to court. The fact that it's happening in March must mean that it's serious.
So what, you just spend 2 years in limbo? Is that how that works?
Basically.
Right.
A lot of the time, yeah. This is real. They literally...
Oh, all this is real. None of this is a joke.
Ages.
Yeah.
Oh, this part is real, but the other parts are real also.
Yeah, this part's just extra real. Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Yeah, I think the legal system's a bit slack.
Yeah. Now, if you don't know why if you've never heard of this story, it's because the Men in Black came down and they hit you with the. They were at the news station at the TV studios. They pointed the memory wipe camera,
neuralizer, I believe it's called.
The neuralizer into the camera, and that's why a lot of people don't even know this is a thing, because they can't. If the identity of Mr. Sports became a real thing, if people knew who he was, the crimes that he had committed and the things that he's done, the people that he's killed, well, I think people would panic. Okay,
every single one was accident because contrary to popular belief, Mr. Sports is actually a good person. He just gets a bit heated on the dodgeball court.
Absolutely.
So the arrest was swift, I heard, but that's. We can revisit this as soon as it pops back up in the news.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's not fair if I'm honest.
But the reason why we bring that up, the reason why we bring up Mr. Sports is because I'm taking his alias. You can call me that if you want.
No, I see. That would be an injustice to the real Mr. Sports. I think that's you'd have to. You know what? I think in the future, if this keeps going, we should actually interview Mr. Sports and get his side of the story through and through.
That sounds good. You know what? About the name thing, you're right.
I'm right.
Yeah. I'm just Moss Man.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. And I will just refer to you as Moss until it stops feeling weird. Because
We've been talking about this for 10 minutes. Do you think we've been going on for a bit?
No. I think this is fine.
Do you think... I heard people were saying that we ramble a little bit.
Yes, yeah, I heard that too, and I think this is the third time we've rambled about rambling.
I don't think it's true.
Nah, see, I think this is
We have not rambled about rambling ever. We brought it up that there's been no rambling about rambling.
This is how we talk. Always. Recording or not.
Absolutely.
Whether that's considered rambling or not, that's just how it is.
That's just the way it is. And if you don't like it, well, you can kiss my... shiny metal ass.
Yes, but thank you for listening too.
You can kiss my ass.
Yeah.
Hey,
do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah. Do it. Now we did actually ramble on from discussing what we should do for an intro.
An intro.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we should ramble about a stupid topic for 10 minutes for the intro.
No. But see, that wasn't that was reporting.
That was reporting.
That was very.
Mr. Sports is real, and he will get you. But anyway, let's move on from Mr. Sports.
Yeah, so as it currently stands, in terms of basically podcast admin, the way it starts is there's music, right, provided to us by our good friend Darren.
Hold on, I've got a great idea.
Right.
Darren's a cool dude.
Yes, yeah.
But I think we should just go with the Joe Rogan bit.
Just keep doing Joe Rogan.
No. Just hello freak bitch. Like that'll be the intro.
Just
and
completely
you
steal.
Laughing and saying like that's shit.
Yeah, every single time.
Shut up.
Every single time you want to throw in hello freak bitches.
Yeah. But me going like hello freak bitches like that. What are you retarded? What, you watch Joe Rogan? No, I love Joe Rogan.
Have you seen what's actually been happening to Joe Rogan recently? Like as of today?
Yeah. He was. I've heard about all the drama and that has been going on.
So I was actually sent some
crazy.
I'd say articles, but it's just Instagram posts from from previously
that
mentioned
counts as articles.
Previously mentioned Music Man Darren.
Yep.
And I will be referring to them right now while I don't ramble on.
Didn't Joe Rogan apologize or something?
I don't know. There was a 10-minute video that I didn't watch, even though I spent 3 hours a day listening to him. Of course.
Like, the thing is, I've seen like thumbnails on YouTube and that. I've not actually clicked on them, so I don't know.
So I'm a very avid Joe Rogan
from that,
watcher.
I've understood that he's had to defend himself and that he said sorry.
Yes.
And that The Rock has betrayed him.
What?
Yeah, The Rock was apparently on his side, but then he backpedaled. Apparently.
Okay.
I haven't watched the videos or seen the sources and that. I just saw the thumbnail.
Well, I can search it up.
The titles of the videos.
I think having a rule of no research while recording is a good.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Just take our word for everything we say.
Absolutely. We are the news source.
And if we get anything wrong, that's the excuse.
I was like, you know the quartering, right, on YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's got these crazy thumbnails, and then he's really like low energy in comparison. You know,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when like a thumbnail, if the thumbnail is really crazy and funny, you'd expect the video to be like, oh, the editing's really crazy and funny and all this.
Right, it's to draw you in. Yeah. It's like
But with the quartering, it's just him talking at his camera, and I'm like the thumbnail was you advertised you false advertising bullshit.
Yeah, and I would never do something like that.
No,
and neither would you.
No,
never.
No.
But he would apparently.
I would literally never do that.
That's okay. That's okay. So here's what I've got. Andrew Schultz says Rogan hit job started with misinformation. That didn't stick, so now it's racism. Next, it'll be misogyny. After that, transphobia. They are trying to make him radioactive because they fear his influence. This isn't about hate. It's about silencing a powerful man they can't control.
Absolutely. Now, we don't know who they is.
Yes, we do. It's the media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the media.
Moss has just learned who they is in real time.
It's not anyone else, not any other group of people. Listener. But do you think if you're thinking what I think you're thinking, then you're just an evil racist bigot, and you just can't accept that a certain group of people is doing well, okay? And
you will do everything you can to sabotage them at every single point.
Exactly.
Whoever they are,
understand it. Yeah. Whoever they are, it
doesn't matter. If they oppose you, that's it. Down with them.
That are running the media and all of this.
Yeah.
They got there because they're good workers, because they're hard workers. Yeah. Okay.
They went to college. They did their degrees. They studied. And they deserve to be there.
They studied for 40 years, and they got their money and they did all that.
They put in the work, and now it's time for them to to reap the rewards.
By banning people and by destroying their livelihoods, but that's
exactly
okay.
right.
But that's all right.
It was in the fine print of their contract, whether they like it or not. That's their job.
That's in the fine print of the Constitution.
That it might be. I don't know about that one.
That George Goldstein wrote up.
That's probably true. That's probably true.
Absolutely. That George Goldstein, the President of the United States, the first President of the United States, George Goldstein, wrote that in the Constitution. And you know what? If you don't like it, well, you can get out of here.
Right.
Cut that out.
No.
Cut that out.
No, I'm leaving that in.
Beep out whenever I say Goldstein.
So, here is a... what have I got here? So, do you know who David Goggins is?
I know who Walton Goggins is.
Okay.
He's that actor. He looks funny.
Right.
He's in that Santa movie with Mel Gibson. He's like an assassin. And he tries to kill Santa as Walton Goggins.
Fat Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that on my watch list. I think
nice.
that'll be a funny one.
The thing is, before we talk about that, I just want to ramble.
Yeah.
Ramble.
That's a good one.
That movie barely got any coverage at all.
Really?
Yeah, like I look on YouTube and everything, barely any of the clips up because I was trying to look up clips of the movie.
Yeah. Why not just watch the fucking movie?
Because unlike you, I don't legally get things off the internet.
This was on Binge, a paid service that I buy that we are not sponsored by.
Well, guess what? I don't have that. But you know, I wanted to look up clips on YouTube as you do, as people do. I think it's perfectly natural, and the fact that you're getting upset about on me about this. Frankly, is a lot of shit.
I think that's because all YouTube is piracy and the entire website should be taken down immediately to combat this.
I disagree with that.
No, see,
I disagree with that.
YouTube is a cancer on the internet, and they should be taken down as swiftly and effectively as possible.
They should be killed, and everyone on that platform should die. In Minecraft, I don't mean that as a threat. That no one should die in real life.
How else can we protect our children from this? Why do you keep doing that?
Huh?
Why do you keep doing that?
Doing what?
Doing
what?
Doing that.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't see anything, but I heard it.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Just checking. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought, but that's okay.
That's good stuff.
That's okay. You stop distracting me.
What?
Well, okay. Let's go back to Bad Santa for a sec. If you really want, it's not called Bad Santa, is it? Fat Man.
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa's a different
one. That one.
Yeah.
Let's segue into Bad Santa. No, Fat Man.
So if you want to watch
watching clips on YouTube, and I was like, the views were low and all of this. Barely any advertising. Barely any reviews either.
Well, if you want to watch the actual movie, just let me know. I've got it.
Sweet,
right,
awesome. No, I was just saying, because it barely got any attention at all. Which
I think that's the homework we're gonna set. Watch Fat Man.
Okay, yeah. We'll watch Fat Man.
Yeah,
seemed all right.
Yeah, it does. I'm very anti-Christmas actually.
Yes.
So, but I'll make an exception here this time. And we can
got the Grinch show. I guess that's a thing you've heard a lot. You know, when you're anti-Christmas, people will just say you're the Grinch.
Yeah, I've heard that quite a lot. I keep telling people I'm not green. They don't listen.
I'm not green. I'm not Jim Carrey. I just don't have the facial structure to do that crazy face thing he does.
Yeah,
you know? You've seen that clip?
Yeah, or he's like, literally. There's
I
don't know if it's considered a medical condition where you can physically change your face. I think so.
It's nuts. It's that skull meme where it's like everyone's skull, all the races, and it's Jim Carrey, and it's like it's got this exaggerated
cartoony,
skull.
like sort of thing. Yeah.
And that's Jim Carrey, basically.
Yeah.
That's his face.
He's so one of a kind that he has his own skull.
Pretty much,
yeah. I believe that too.
Yeah, God gave him his own skull. Unique own type of skull. It's completely different. When he dies, they're gonna see it's like a wacky, like it's like the mask from The Mask.
Oh right, yeah. I was wondering where you were going with that when you said The Mask and Jim Carrey. I was wondering what movie you were referring to.
Party, because I gotta. That's one of my favorite parts about that movie.
I have heard that catchphrase before.
I've heard that phrase.
Yes, it's a very popular catchphrase, I believe.
Exactly. Party, because I got it. You know, he does that.
Yes,
it's pretty great.
He says patty, because you left out the R that time.
Did I?
You said P-A-T-Y.
I said P-A-T-Y, did I? We can go back. We can check.
No, we're not going to though.
We're not going to.
We're not going to.
You're
And I'm going to leave that
gaslighting me,
in.
I know it.
No, I'm not.
This is a gaslight.
You said Patty.
Patty.
Yeah, it's close to dinner time at the time of recording.
P-A-T-Y.
Yeah.
Because I got a Patty.
Oh, actually, here'll be a fun segment.
Patty.
We can call this "What do you want for dinner?" I'm thinking HSPs.
That sounds like a good idea.
All right, I'm gonna order them right now while we're talking.
Oh, that sounds epic.
Yeah. So.
Actually? No.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Sweet. That sounds good.
HSPs are a staple of this house.
Of this household.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how you wean off heroin. Eating copious amounts of HSP.
Yeah. This is true.
All right.
So, is there a way that we can stall without sounding like we're rambling while I try and figure out how to do this while talking?
This whole thing has just been us rambling.
Pretty much, but
we have not been talking seriously at all.
What do you mean? We did. What
do you mean?
We did an entire serious segment about
Joe Rogan.
the trials of Mr. Sports.
No, about Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan as well.
A whole 10-second segment on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we can go back to that if you want.
Joe Rogan. If you're listening to this, Joe Rogan, let's set up a match. Let's set up a boxing match. Barnzey wants to fight you.
Yes.
Barnzey wants to fight you in the ring.
I think that's fair.
Absolutely. He wants to fight you. There's other people who want to fight you. Another crazy personality out there who wants to fight. And he's awesome. You heard of Sam Hyde?
Yes, I have heard of Sam Hyde.
You've seen the new video he released?
I'm not a regular watcher of Sam Hyde.
He released... So iDubbbz went down there to film a documentary about him, and iDubbbz got fucking destroyed. He got direct, epic style.
Can you not ever do that, please?
Okay. No. Basically, because Sam understood what the premise of his documentary was going to be straight away. Was that like, Sam's washed up and all of this. You know, he's not where he used to be, and it's true. But as he said in the video, but he understood this, and basically the whole thing was like a prank, more or less. And he got iDubbbz good because iDubbbz was focusing on his girlfriend, who wasn't his girlfriend. It was a paid actress. And they got him on that because he's a bit of a simp. He's a bit of a crazy simp. No, but he was like, "Are you alright? Are you like?" He was really focused on this actress.
Yeah,
because she looked really bad and she was like taking drugs. Not really taking drugs, but like, yeah.
So you got to be careful with the defamation here now in the news report.
I'm being using the sarcastic air quotes. I'm using the voice.
Yes, you can hear the air quotes if you turn the volume all the way up to loud. Yeah, see,
you scared me there, dude.
Yeah, good. Like
actually,
I think that's pretty funny.
You actually got me.
I promise not to do that again.
You're gonna do that. I know you're gonna do that again. That's what.
No, I'm not.
I know someone who does that when they're singing. They go up like all of a sudden, and that's what gets me. Like when they're talking, they go, you know what I mean?
You jump a little bit on the inside. Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. Cool.
I do. On the outside as well.
Yeah. What drinks do you want?
It's just some water.
Just water? Really?
Just
sure.
Water.
We got water here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
What Pasito, do they have a Pasito?
They do have Pasito.
Alright, I'm gonna have a Pasito instead of water.
Alright, cool. Wait, I did say they had Pasito, but I didn't actually check.
Oh, do they?
What
do they have? They have Sprite?
I'll read it out. They've got Coke, they got Coke Zero, they got Sunkist, they got Sprite, they got Pepsi Max, they got Pepsi, they got creaming soda, they've got Ula Dog White, Ula Dog Orange, there's water, and there's Mountain Dew.
I would get creaming soda. I like to cream. No.
Don't ever say that again.
I like to cream.
Don't ever say that unless it's in a sexual context, alright?
That's so funny to think about. I like to cream. That's what you say right before.
That sounds like you're faking a laugh, but I know it's real.
No, it is real. Dude, okay, so Sam Hyde's like friend and collaborator Nick Rochford, they had a funny bit. They were driving and he's in the car and he's coming up with like, it'd be funny if you just said, what was he saying? Oh shit.
See, we're not supposed to have silences here, but
you know what? I forgot. Never mind. Something about like I'm in a calm or something.
Right.
I forgot what he said. Fuck! No!
But see, we're not allowed to.
No!
We're not allowed to research things here, so...
Damn it.
Maybe we should leave it at that, and that's homework part 2, find out what he said. But that's homework for you. You've got to write down in your notes what did he say, and you can bring this back up next time.
Oh! Damn it. Alright.
Unless you specifically remember.
forgot.
later. That's okay. That's all right.
Let's get back to Joe Rogan.
Yes. So he's being called racist, and all his
Is that what it is?
yeah.
Are you sure? It's a
Uh,
racism thing?
yeah.
I thought it
Because
was like a vaccine thing.
oh,
Like,
it's probably that too. It's vaccine. It's racism. It's all of them.
You're making this shit up. He did not mention racism. I've
No,
not
no,
seen
no.
anything about racism. Let me see
Yeah.
the article. I want to see.
It's we'll see. Hang on. I'm just
I have
seconds
seen
away
literally
from
nothing
pressing.
about racism.
Yeah.
And if you did say something that was perceived as racist, the media will just
Well, that's what. Hang on. That's what they're
they'll
doing.
hit you with like the satellite laser beam.
Yeah, so they're saying they're trying to suppress him for vaccine misinformation.
Ah, yeah, that's it. That's what it
but
is.
under the guise of it being racist.
What?
So, like the things that he's saying, there was a clip of him just saying things that they consider to be racist, and they're using that to try and take him down for. Yeah, they're pretending that it's for racism, but it's actually for the vaccine discussions that he's having.
Yeah,
The food's going to be here in 45 minutes, by the way.
that's epic.
Yeah. So that's obviously way more important than what's happening to
Just enough
to Joe
time.
Rogan. Yeah, plenty of time. And
Not enough.
yeah, it's alright. Good. Don't do that. Not even as a joke.
Okay, all right. You're telling me I can't straddle the microphone?
Please don't, because every time you touch it, you'll hear feedback. Yeah.
I just punch it.
Even if you just tap it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have heard that. It was
No.
such a light tap.
All right. Well, I'll review back in the
Such a
recording.
light tap.
I'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, actually, on the topic of your name, I forgot to mention this before. So I was telling my workmate about, what we're doing
About
here.
me?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
about you.
Oh, wow.
And I said,
I'm a comedian. No, I'm kidding.
that's you. We can discuss
I'm
that
a
after.
professional comedian.
So I said, Moss won't use his real name, and Juan, he goes, oh, like a hooker. So what I'm saying is,
Oi. Oi.
my entire workplace thinks that you're a hooker now.
Huh?
Yep. That's what's happening. So they want to know what rates you charge, what you're willing to do, how long you're willing to do it for, and
All right.
yeah, it's either that or use your real name. Now,
Okay, listen up. Listen up. You piece of shit. Okay. I'm getting mad. It's mad time.
yeah,
WWE mad time. Listen up, okay? I don't go to the glory hole. I don't suck dick for a living. Yeah.
you couldn't even say that with a straight face.
I don't suck pussy for a living.
See, and yeah, that's the thing as well. You went straight to gayness.
Because I called you gay.
No, you called yourself gay.
I didn't say that.
You did back
When
then.
did I say that?
In the recording.
I
it's there.
literally never said that.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
I did not.
You straight up said that you suck dick.
I didn't say this very phrase. No, I didn't say that.
Yeah. What
I
very
never said
phrase? What very phrase?
I didn't say that.
Nah, that's all right. But yeah, so yeah, my entire workplace thinks you're a hooker.
That's because you said no.
Oh yeah, I straight up liked them.
They only say that. They only think this because you were like, see, he uses a nickname like a hooker.
Mm-hmm. No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was Juan. He was the one. Yeah,
listen. Hey, listen, Juan. Hey, listen, bro. Hey, listen, Juan. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna go visit the.
I shouldn't have told you what his name was.
Hey, Juan. We're gonna go back to Mexico, and we're gonna do big rumble in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna set up a boxing match, bro.
All right.
Huh?
He's Colombian.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, hold on.
All right, that's it. This is our first cancelling of the show.
Wait, no. Wait. Okay, hold on.
Moss got the country wrong.
Shit, no.
Nah, he's got the country
No,
wrong.
listen, man. Listen. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean. All right.
This is the fastest backpedaling I've ever seen in media.
What are you
history.
talking about? Okay, shut up. Yeah, this is serious, man. It's serious. The Colombian man. They don't mess around, man. They don't mess around. Listen, I didn't mean it. Okay, I'm. Listen, man. I didn't.
Now, can you refrain from peeking the microphone?
Shut up.
Please.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. I'm gonna peek the microphone whenever I want. Okay.
Oh, that was I
love Juan.
I'm not looking forward to listening back to
Juan,
that.
you're a pretty cool dude. I don't pick. We don't pick on Juan over here.
No, never.
And the fact that you keep talking behind his back after work, frankly,
Whoa! Now hang on.
that's
This
terrible.
is a serious
that
case
is
of
awful.
defamation.
Juan, listen to me. Listen. We're pleading straight to Juan. Is that how he says his name?
I think that's how you say it.
No, is that how he says it?
I think he just says Juan.
I'm Juan.
He just says Juan.
I'm Juan with the extra emphasis.
Nah.
Juan.
Nah, we just say Juan.
I'm Juan, man.
Yeah.
Does he speak like that though? I'm Juan, man.
No, he does not.
You know what I'm saying, man?
No, that's all. Your stereotypes are exclusively from movies.
I love stereotypes.
Yeah,
man.
they're all from like movies and far right media.
Far right media. That's not true.
That
what
is
far right film
true.
have you seen with Juan in it?
That's
Literally none.
No, they're all there.
Is
all you have to do is go researching, and we got a rule about researching on the show.
You telling me that? Are you telling me right now, bro, that the Gran Torino is a
It's what is like
is a racist film?
What you think? It's racist propaganda for or against?
Yeah.
What do you think?
The Mexicans in Gran Torino were that's how they act. So
yes,
the Mexicans in Gran Torino.
I think you're forgetting about the main message of Gran Torino, and that is
that
don't
Mexicans
be racist.
are bad.
That's probably not the message.
What? Wait a minute, you're telling me that Mexicans aren't bad?
I think we got to rewatch Gran Torino, and that will be our third piece of homework for this episode.
Because that's where I got my like Mexican heritage stuff from. That's where I learned it. It was from Gran Torino with the Mexicans in that movie.
Yeah. Right. Well,
the Mexicans in that movie.
See, here's the thing. I think you base all your life knowledge off fiction.
No, Josh. Listen to what I'm saying. The Mexicans in that movie.
Yes.
In the movie Gran Torino, the Mexicans. Mm-hmm. The Mexicans.
Right. I think it's been a while.
The Mexicans.
Are they not actually Mexican?
The Mexicans in that movie.
You keep saying Mexicans and looking at me like what?
I remember the Mexican War after World War II. It was pretty crazy. The Mexican War in World War II, after World War II.
See, I don't know enough to know if you're making this
up.
The
war
or
from the 1950s, the Mexican 1950s war that we all know. It was forgotten in history, this war, but it is very sad. It's very sad.
Well,
no, Josh, I will educate you. Okay, I'll let me educate you a little bit here. Frankly, someone hasn't seen Gran Torino in a while. Okay. Classic movie, we all know it. All the viewers here know Gran Torino. And if you haven't seen Gran Torino, okay, I'm coming over there and I'm going to teach you a thing or two, okay? I'm going to teach you a thing or two about Korean culture and whatnot and all that. It's Koreans, Josh, Koreans.
That's right, it is Korean.
That's what I was saying.
I completely forgot. I was trying to think.
You'd catch on.
No. I completely forgot.
They were Koreans, Josh.
Yes, I can see that now.
That's where I got all my knowledge of Mexicans.
Yes.
From
the Korean antagonist.
To be fair, they did act pretty Mexican.
Right, okay. Yeah. Maybe
we go there on this crazy podcast.
Wait, what's this we shit? What do you mean?
Josh goes there. He's a stand-up comedian. He goes there. Okay?
All right, look. Okay, any times I've discussed race on stage, it's been in a tasteful and
Josh,
and
you know all about this. Barnzey. You know all about the stand-up stuff when they're like, yeah, we go there. You know, when they do a controversial bit and right up like, yep, you're here. Yep, this is it. This is the
and then it becomes the like recurring thing where they go, yeah, we go, like that's
we go there, we do this. Yeah,
we know. That's why we're watching you, because we know you don't have to say it.
So edgy and controversial, man.
Wow.
Thanks.
Look at
what you
you.
Kill baby. Wait a minute, dead kids? We go there. Racism? We go there. We are racist. Snorted. That's terrible.
That is terrible. That's going to be in the recording, yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. I can't. Was that real? Did you actually snort? No? You sure? I'll give you one chance to change your mind in 3...
We know someone who laughs like that.
We do
know.
So
funny.
It's very funny.
So funny.
It is actually, and they don't, they don't laugh like that. Fuck.
Oh man.
Well, speaking of stand up, have I told you about what I've been doing this week?
No.
Stand up.
You never tell me anything.
Okay, cool. Well, it's a good thing here. So,
never tells me.
So the day after we recorded the last episode, I went to an open mic night.
Yeah.
Right now, let me tell you. Right, when they say the sign up is at 7:30, you better show up before so that you can get your name on.
Of course.
Right. So I decided with my mate Paul.
Good old Paul. We love Paul.
Yeah, it was actually more his decision, but Paul goes, "Hey, let's rock up at 6:15 so that we can get
Paul
on."
Like this little like grey dude. He's like a little like grey character. You know?
Yes. Yes, he is.
He's like, but he doesn't wear any clothes. It's weird. Paulie never wears any clothes.
He gets away with it every time.
He kind of sounds like Seth Rogen.
He does a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that, but I wasn't going to bring it up.
But he's like a little like gray dude. It's kind of weird. He looks a bit different. He's a little like different looking guy.
But that's okay. Different is fine.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's
anyway,
right.
Let's move on.
Yeah. So Paul goes, "Hey, let's show up at 6:15." I say, "Hey, that's a good idea."
That's how he laughs.
Yes, it is. So we rock up there at 6:15, and everyone else had the same idea except 15 minutes earlier.
Yep.
So everyone else showed up at 6, and we completely missed out.
At 6?
At 6 to show up to sign up for 7:30 for open mic that starts at 9:30.
Yeah, you got to go there. You got to do the thing that these people do for like iPhone when they're buying iPhones. You got to wait out there like weeks earlier.
Yeah,
days earlier to be the first one.
Yeah,
I got the first iPhone.
Wow.
30. Oh man!
Have you seen the news clip of the guy that like drops it immediately?
Yeah.
He opens the box, but it's upside down, and it just straight on the floor.
Yeah, I know. That shit's so funny. Dude.
Yeah, that's a very good laugh.
Breaks the phone.
Serves him right, actually.
Yeah.
But so that first one was a bust. And I haven't been to an actual one since. Like I've been to like an in-house in-club sort of exclusive event one.
Yeah.
At the Rubber Chicken.
Nice.
So that's good fun. That's a good source of practice, but it's not. Wow. It's not like it's to practice among other comics and comedians. Do you know what's the difference between a comic and a comedian? Do you know?
Well, a comic. Well, let's get the comedian out of the way. You know, they're a funny man. You know what I mean? They're like they go up on stage, they tell the funnies. Mm-hmm. A comic. Well, a comic is a different story altogether. You know, it's like a book basically.
Right.
And it's got like pictures in it that's like drawn and all that. I know some good.
Now
comics.
I set that up for you as a trap. No,
there's some good comics out there.
Into this
I
really
would
lame.
recommend. There's Batman. Like Year One, I think is good. Watchmen's a good comic.
Yeah.
Daredevil, The Man Without Fear or some shit. Born Again is apparently good.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Returns. That's a
I
good
haven't
comic.
seen you read a single comic.
Watchmen. You know, I read
That's
Watchmen.
a graphic novel.
That's a comic.
No.
It doesn't matter.
No.
The same thing.
That's not the same thing. Completely different.
If you talk to Alan Moore, the creator, who's...
Bro, I don't think Alan Moore wants to talk to anyone.
I will say he is a bit grumpy. He's a grumpy dude.
Yeah.
I will say, you know, if you were to talk about him on like a thing, he probably wouldn't like it.
No.
But yeah, he'd probably like, what are you, gay? What are you, retarded?
I don't think he's ever said those words in that order.
He said gay and retarded many times in that order in his life.
Oh, I don't know. Is there any way to confirm this?
Yes. I know. He told me.
Yeah. Personally, yeah?
Yeah.
What's he got? Like 70 years on you?
No. So he's 90.
Yeah, and you're 30.
He's 93.
Oh, sorry. He's 20 years.
He's 100.
Yeah.
He's 100 years old.
He looks that too.
He does.
He looks like a wizard, an actual wizard.
He actually does.
Yeah, it's very funny.
He does. Did you know? I think the last thing he did was like a. What was the last thing he did? It was like this. Okay, no, it's weird. I don't want to talk about the last.
That's
thing
okay.
He did.
It's alright. We won't get into it. This is it. Kind of veered off topic from.
But basically,
where I was going.
Comics are pretty neat. I like comics. Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, that's where I've been trying to spend my time. And
you want to become a comic?
That's
how do you do
purpose.
that?
You just kind of
do that.
Well, you can't
do that.
Actually, I found pictures of a comic book that that was written. It was written in 2013. It was just a very simple like newspaper level type humor joke panel size.
Oh, that's all. I love that.
Yeah. I'll show you it later if I remember.
Nice. No, I don't love it that much.
That's okay.
I just love the idea of it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it. That's okay.
No.
It's actually got terrible drawings. It's very bad.
You got one job, and it's like to make decent looking drawings. Like the Phantom has good looking fucking drawings.
Yeah.
And it's like a 3-panel comic strip in the news. No, actually, no. The Phantom is like full stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say
they cut it out in like three frames in the paper.
Yeah.
How stupid is that?
That is stupid.
I understand doing like an actual just strip where the story is done in the 3 like frames, but the Phantom, they literally just cut the story out and stick it into the news.
What's it supposed to be, like promotion for?
I guess. Like, why the fuck? It's like, oh yeah, I got to get the next paper to get the next 3 parts of the Phantom.
It's like we're really dragging this out. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like if you cut like a 45-minute episode of a TV show into 10 minutes and then released them
into like
week
5,
by week.
into like 5, and releasing them. Well, I guess daily would be more. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
would
Yeah.
be
True.
like
I
cutting that
forget
into 5
newspapers are daily.
minutes,
Yeah.
and then doing it daily, and it's like. I guess I get watching like doing like episodic. You want to do it week by week, I guess, if you like that sort of a thing. But imagine that it's like daily 5 minutes.
It would drive some people
that just takes it
insane.
to the extreme.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, that'd be funny if it was the best show ever.
Yeah.
5 minutes every day. That would suck.
But it runs every single day of the year, no exceptions.
Okay. All right.
So do the math on the runtime. So
It's kind of like what Neighbours does.
kind of, except Neighbours is not of high quality at all.
No.
No, it's like soap opera. Like, I wouldn't say maybe garbage. Yeah.
Well, probably.
Yeah.
But you know what imagine if there was like a storyline of Neighbours that was actually really good, like really well written, and it was really great and acted and everything.
Is there? If anyone listening to this knows if there's actually a good storyline,
Like
in
actually
Neighbours,
good, like actually
yes.
like you would consider it to be good.
Yes. Because if you know if there's a good storyline in Neighbours, you're probably a dinosaur.
Like
so
a good like soap opera. Soap operas are usually shit and they're made for cheap and they just, you know what I mean? Because I was watching this podcast with Jensen Ackles and he was saying they get through like 10 scenes a day. Oh, no, not scenes a day. They get through a ton of scenes a day, like an hour.
Right. Yeah.
Like 7 scenes an hour or something. It's crazy. Something crazy like that.
What I was saying when you interrupted me, because
fuck you.
I was mid thought, mid sentence, mid word actually.
All right.
Is that if you watch Neighbours, you're probably a dinosaur. So email the podcast at it's either podcast. No, Barnzey.podcast.
On our Hotmail.
No, Barnzey.podcast at gmail.com. I will
At yahoo.com.
Yeah, I'll chuck it in the description, I guess.
At our Hotmail.
Yeah, and if I've got that wrong, it's not it's a Gmail. Man.
No, not Gmail. I mean, like the older ones. It's a Hotmail.
Hotmail.
That's the one?
Yes, or no, it's Yahoo. Yahoo's even older.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'll confirm
Email
that.
us at Yahoo.
Yeah. Is there an
Yahoo!
That's fucking hell.
Yahoo!
The ads were like that.
Stupid.
That was
I know.
stupid.
Yahoo!
They put it at the end of every single 30-minute show that they aired on Channel 7 from like 6 p.m. all the way up until
From
10 p.m.
From like 2006 to 2015.
Yeah, at least. I don't know. I stopped watching TV like a decade ago.
Fuck you. What are you old or something? What are you young or something?
Nah.
With like not watching TV? Oh, look at me. I don't watch TV.
No.
No, it's true. I don't either. If
Yeah.
you watch TV, you're retarded.
Yeah. Well, see, what did you actually... What did you message me before you came here? Hey, look at this TV
Nothing.
show I bought.
Nothing.
Yeah?
Nothing.
Yeah. I think you did.
I didn't.
I think you did. I think that means you watch TV.
No.
Yep.
No.
I think it does.
No.
Yeah. But so much so that you bought it on DVD.
I didn't buy it on DVD.
Yeah?
No.
What'd you buy it on?
Blu-ray.
Oh, there you go. See, you bought a Blu-ray TV
DVD.
show. See, a second ago, that's
It's
funny
because I
because
was
you were
collecting
denying
it.
you were denying even purchasing a TV show, but because I got one detail wrong, you had to correct me.
Yep.
And now you've
That's right.
now you've incriminated yourself.
Shut up.
In
No.
the act of buying a TV show instead of just watching it on the
that's
internet.
that's a criminal act.
That is. That
No,
makes you. That really makes you old.
It's also collecting purposes, frankly. I just like it. Okay, we're gonna shit on me for collecting things.
Yes. Well, collecting DVDs.
People collect Beanie Babies. Okay?
Yes. Yeah, and that's
People
stupid
collect.
too. Can you download the Beanie Baby off the internet for free?
Yes,
Are you sure about that?
absolutely.
I don't think you can.
I think you can. You can like down like a JPEG,
JPEG, yeah.
like an NFT.
Yeah, an NFT of Beanie Babies. You know, I'm actually surprised that that's not a thing.
Well, the Beanie Babies hasn't been like a thing for years.
No, but like NFTs are a current thing.
Well, yeah.
So if people were to make individual NFTs of Beanie Babies, then they could hyperinflate the price.
No. You know what they should do? They should just do it of a person's face,
Yeah.
but like with different clothes and shit and different expressions.
Well, you haven't. You clearly have not browsed
no,
NFTs very often.
because that's what they are.
Yeah.
The monkey one.
Yeah.
It's just the same monkey except with different expressions and different like colors and clothes.
And you're thinking that it should be an actual person's face.
Yeah, it's just a person's face.
So let's
but
say
with different clothes.
let's brainstorm an NFT right now. Then let's say Homer Simpson, right?
Yeah.
You've got the picture of Homer Simpson at like he's getting a picture of his license done, right? So it's like dead on.
Yeah.
Right, like facing Head and Shoulders and shit. So you'd obviously have Mr. X as an NFT.
Mr. X.
Mr. X.
Who's Mr. X?
Mr. X is where Homer puts that bag with the question mark on his head.
When was that? I don't remember that.
This was like
Mr. X?
season 7, maybe season 8.
Season 7, Mr. X.
Yeah. He goes around recording people and like spreading gossip and shit.
That's
as
gonna be one of
anonymous.
the later episodes. I don't remember Mr. X.
No.
I remember Pie Man.
Pie Man, that could be another one. Even when he's
Pie Man.
doesn't he dress up as the Duff Man as well at some point?
He is the Duff Man.
Yeah.
In that one episode, yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is different versions of Homer Simpson, even if they were just like color swapped.
You know what? You know what? I do vaguely remember Mr. X.
Yeah. I'll show you later.
That was the X-rated episode.
That was not the X-rated episode.
That was the X-rated episode that you loaned me. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And it's Homer Simpson. Fuck. Yeah.
You're not even gonna finish that.
No,
it's too heinous.
Yeah. Too anus.
No, that's not what I said.
Why would you say that?
I said heinous.
Why would you say anus on the podcast?
I did not say anus.
Why would you say that?
No, I didn't.
I keep telling you, stop saying those words.
This is defamation. Except I've got proof.
I don't agree.
I do agree.
I don't agree.
That's all right. That's too bad. But Homer Simpson as different NFTs, would you buy? Yes or no?
Fuck no.
Good choice.
How the fuck would I buy an
NFTs are
NFT?
stupid. Right?
Really? That's
So-
a hot take, Josh.
That's not. It's
That's
not.
a hot take.
No, so I have reason to believe that the people spending insane amounts of money on NFTs also make NFTs and sold them for insane amounts of money. So it's the
They
same.
also suck dick.
It's the same
on the daily.
Yeah. So it's the same group of people just trading money and pictures with each other. No one's actually profiting off anything. That's what I suspect.
Some people are. The monkey dude did. He made millions.
Okay. There are some anomalies in that market, like any market.
If you're selling an NFT,
yes.
basically.
I think it's okay. I'm sure it's good for artists. It's just stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those are my thoughts
No,
on NFTs.
those are stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the thoughts. It's stupid.
They are. It's
Well, I agree. They're stupid.
yes,
Why are they stupid?
because they're dumb.
Because they're dumb and retarded. That's
Yes.
you. This is you if you buy NFTs. Duh. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So I have a
Moving
new.
on to the new segment.
New
Josh's
segment.
Joke Hour.
Yes,
Yes.
hooray.
Let's go.
Yes, okay.
Let's
So you
go.
don't have to. You don't have to,
Dun,
make a noise.
dun, 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 dun.
You don't have to do a musical intro. That's gonna change
Let's
the
take
improvised.
it to you, Josh, in the joke corner.
Right, so basically, I got a joke book for Christmas because my parents go, "Hey, you're going to be a comedian? Oh, cool. Have a joke book of pre-written stuff that other people have done so that you can be funny too."
Lame.
And
Yeah,
I go, "Hey, well, you know what? I got to find out another purpose for this." So here, I'm
Read
going
me
to
a
read
joke.
out.
Read me a joke, funny boy.
All right, I'm going to read out the vacationing penguin. All
Oh.
right, that's what this is called.
That's so funny.
So, yeah, I agree.
Okay, let's see if I laugh.
Are you going to try not to laugh because you've got that face on?
Try not to laugh.
No, don't do
This
that.
is the try not to laugh challenge. Let's go.
If you think it's funny, fucking laugh. I don't care what you do. All right, I'm going to read out the joke. Okay.
That's funny.
A vacationing penguin is driving through Arizona
Yep.
when he notices his oil pressure light is on.
Yeah.
He gets out to look and sees oil dripping out the engine, so he stops at the first gas station.
Yeah.
You don't have to say yes every time I pause.
Okay.
All right. While waiting for the car to be repaired, the penguin goes for a walk around town. He sees an ice cream shop, and being a penguin in Arizona, decides that something cold would really hit the spot. He sits down to eat some ice cream. Now, the penguin, he's got no hands, so he makes a real mess trying to eat it with his little flippers. After finishing his ice cream, he goes back to the gas station and asks the mechanic if he's found the problem. The mechanic looks up from the engine and says, "It looks like you blew a seal." No, said the penguin replies, wiping his mouth. "It's just ice cream."
Well, I have to say that's a no from me. That sucked. Boo! That was shit.
You know what? I flicked through to
I
try
have to
find.
say, this is me, Simon Cowell. That
the
was
better
shit,
ones.
mate. You better get out of here. You better learn how to do it again, mate.
Maybe this is just the quality of the joke book.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
It's a fucking essay.
Yeah. Well, no, that one's the next. I'm not going to read out the essay one.
That is an essay.
This was the one.
That is an essay.
Well, yeah, it's a longer joke.
It's a long essay.
Yeah.
Why? That's stupid.
There are longer ones. Look,
No, I don't read a long one.
I'm not going to read a long one. I'm just showing
That is
you.
a long one.
That one's a long one.
That That's so retarded.
If the font shrinks, then it's a longer
That's
one.
so stupid.
Sometimes jokes are longer.
Keep it to 2 sentences.
Keep it to 2 sentences, not even 3.
Keep it to 1 sentence. Keep it to 1 word.
All right. Well, that was the joke book reading section of the show. No, I don't know enough.
We had fun. That was so funny. Oh.
Well, what do you want to? What new? You right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What do you want to bring for one of the last few parts of the show?
What do you mean the last few parts of the show? What are you talking about?
I mean, there's going to be a couple of few.
Huh?
There's a few parts. Well, I mean, let me do a quick. All right, here we go. Uber Eats update. That's a part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is the food going to take to get here?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you how long.
I'm hungry, man. I'm hungry.
Yeah, you're hungry. Yeah, well, fuck you. How about that?
Oh, okay. All right. I'm out of here. This show sucks.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Well,
starting my own podcast. I'm kidding.
So the food is actually going to be here very fucking soon.
Damn. Nice.
So as soon as I hit the doorbell ring,
Be
that's
able
it.
to eat.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to eat.
This countdown to food. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so hungry. Oh.
What if we just regularly ordered food?
Imagine if this was like why don't we do a mukbang?
Let's not, because I'm not very fond of those videos at all.
I fucking hate them. Nikocado avocado is the most disgusting piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
And that's because he's a messy eater.
You thought Jeffrey Epstein was bad.
Yeah.
And Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah.
That's her name, Ghislaine.
Is it Ghislaine or Ghislaine?
It's probably, I think it's Ghislaine, but she doesn't deserve any respect.
Yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
I've heard another pronunciation of it, and I'm trying to remember what it is.
Gizcom Maxwell.
That's probably closer to the truth.
Gizcom Dick Pussy. So stupid.
Jizz cum dick pussy. Is that what? That's what you're going with. That's what makes you laugh. Jizz cum dick pussy, and not the vacationing penguin.
The vacationing penguins shit.
But you're saying. Was it?
Oh my god.
Did you say? I've forgotten what the word is now, so I can't repeat it. But
it's so fucking funny.
It doesn't deserve to be that funny. That's my point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
I can't believe you laugh more at that than the vacationing penguin.
Shut up at the vacationing penguin. He sucked. He sucked. Get him out of here.
Yeah, he sucked off a seal. That was the punchline of the joke.
Oh, Josh, you're not a comedian, dude. Shut up. I'm more of a comedian with my...
That's because no one is watching you except for that one live
Shut
studio
up.
audience member that we established one episode ago.
That's his laugh just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yep. In the distance.
He's dying. No, yeah, Nikocado avocado. I want to kill him. In Minecraft.
Ah, right. Yes.
No. It's just. Oh, that's just disgusting, man.
Yes, but just because you find it disgusting, does that mean that he deserves to die?
It means he should stop. Because I find it to be disgusting.
See,
he is killing himself, though.
That is, and that is quite possibly because he's mentally ill. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. Right?
Maybe.
But I heard he's mentally ill.
I would say. Probably.
Well, I also...
I'd say a bit of it is an act. A bit of it is an act.
Well, yeah. If it makes him money, wouldn't you act like that?
Well, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
All right. What price? Let's determine the price.
No, it's because he's like, well, there's a price that I would completely lose my self-respect.
Yes.
And he's found what that price is.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think I have a higher price for what my level of self-respect would be.
In theory, I agree.
You're telling me you would do that?
No, I'm saying that I agree how you've got a line of self-respect that you wouldn't cross.
Yeah, like, no, but really, because you're saying that to me, would you cross that line?
Yes, that's what I'm asking you.
You would cross that line.
That's not what I said.
You just said yes.
No, I'm asking.
You said yes.
We all heard him. That was the question.
Yes.
I actually asked you the question, and when you asked it back,
I said I wouldn't do it. It's disgusting, and it makes you look like a freak online. That's who you are forever.
Yes, because the internet is eternal.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I would literally never do that.
Not even for $10 million.
Oh.
See,
hold on. Okay.
That was the point I was bringing across. There is clearly a price tag.
Okay, wait.
So
$10 million?
$10 million.
Do you have it with you?
In theory, I do. Yes.
Like, if you have it, like, We can.
You've got to get to that point first before.
Oh, you're bullshitting me.
No, I'm not. See, because
I want my
the
10
only
million,
reason
man.
the only reason
No, I'm
he
kidding.
got that far is because of the money. Like he didn't. Maybe they.
I would
for a bit of
literally
fun.
never do it. I would
Never?
No.
No circumstances.
No.
All
No,
right.
because that's how you're remembered as forever. Like you're the guy who in your family was the one who
Ate
made
himself-
money
He like ate himself into a physical
to
disability.
death.
Pretty much.
Basically.
I mean, he's alive still.
He's alive still. but
Technically,
for you,
technically, he's still alive.
technically.
But
There's that thing where it's like he did a video where it's like my last mukbang ever, and then the next day he just uploaded one. So, yeah. But also,
it
not
truly
just
was
that,
the
not
last
just
one
that.
ever.
Like it's just disgusting.
yeah, it's not fun to
It's
look
not
at.
just like the food looks good or it. Who's that?
You don't have to scream into the microphone.
Alright.
That
You
just
go
means-
get it.
I will go get it.
I'll turn it off.
You'll turn it. I don't
Yeah.
trust you. I'll turn it off.
That was the podcast. So epic, so cool. Josh Barnes is a pussy. No, I'm kidding around. No, this was great. This was good. Hope to see you next time, viewer.